that you're doing it on purpose. Sing like a singing on key. Talk to the girl that intimidates you. Pretend that you're brilliant and charming. I said pretend that you're brilliant and charming. Hey!
Yes, everyone, welcome in Later with Jason Suel. So glad that you are tuned in. It's going to be a great time tonight. Hey, I'm here. Bo Counts is here.
Hey, hey, hey.
Bo, can we talk about your pen? Look at your lapel
my
pen.
color bars.
Yes.
I love to wear these when I'm on TV so that the camera ops can get their colors right.
It's stylish and practical.
Yeah, a lot of people, funny thing about color bars is not something you see on TV anymore, but at the end of like a day of show, you see the boop.
Yep.
And that has a reason. There's a whole reason. It's not just a thing that's on TV. And look into it.
It's funny because I can remember that happening when I was a kid. I would watch PBS, right? And PBS would always end with like the national anthem. I feel like, do you remember this? Am I the only one?
It would end with the national anthem, probably a series of something, a color bar, a tone, and then it would just go to static.
That's it. And then it would be back on at like 5 in the morning or whatever. But for a while, you just kind of had the color bars and the static happening. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you know, static is not something that really exists in our world anymore. It's all replaced with blue screens.
I know. And in fact, we're not even here right now.
Yeah.
Who knows who exactly.
I'm just static.
Yes. As our audience has become familiar with, we've been Zooming with people. I mean, obviously technology changes every 5 seconds. So here we are. And speaking of Zooming with people, we do have a great show lined up for you. Beth Bobbitt joining us. She is with Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art, as well as the Momentary. She's going to fill us in on some of their upcoming programming. And then we've got Chef Vince Penalto joining us again. Chef Vince! He's like Northwest Arkansas royalty, man. He is so great. I can't wait to see what he puts together, cooks, assembles for us today.
Remember
it's
that
gonna
apple
be
tart he brought us that one time?
Man.
Oh.
Everything he's one of the few chefs during the pandemic who somehow was able to get us food. He didn't come to the studio, but he got us the dish that he created. Do you remember that, Bo?
Oh, I do.
So good. And then, of course, we've got a musical guest on the show. Music video provided to us by our great friends over at Lens Audio. That's it. It's all jam-packed into this tight 30-minute episode of Later with Jason Suel. So stick around. All the fun is going to continue happening later.
Sam's Furniture doing good. Shine a spotlight on your neighborhood.
Well, we are here at Sam's Furniture, and we've got Jenny Sorey from Hub of Hope. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Oh, thanks for having me, and thank you to Sam's for providing the opportunity.
Man, we love it here. They always set us up so nice. They put us on a really comfy couch.
Very
today.
comfy, very comfy.
Very comfy. Tell us about the work Hub of Hope does in our community.
I would love to. So we are a nonprofit based here in Northwest Arkansas. We work to bring healing and opportunities to victims of human trafficking, and we provide prevention and education to the community. So we do that in a variety of ways. We do a lot of awareness and education events where we teach the public to recognize the markers and identifiers of human trafficking. And then we also do lots of outreaches. Our hope is to come in contact with survivors, many who don't even know that they're a victim of a crime, and help them move from that place of entrapment, enslavement, exploitation into a life of freedom and restoration and healing.
Well, say I wanted to get involved. How would I do it?
Hey, we love volunteers. In fact, at this time, we are an all-volunteer organization. And so you could reach us on hubofhope.org, and we're also on social media at Hub of Hope NWA.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jenny. We
Thanks
appreciate
for having
you.
me. Boom.
Ooh.
Come on.
All right, everybody, thank you for tuning in. We've got Beth Bobbitt joining us. She is the PR director for Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art. We just found out she also was given a title recently, a PR maven. That's how good she is at doing public relations.
You got to get new business cards now.
I know.
So maybe for our viewers who are not familiar with what a PR director does, what do you kind of do day in, day out there at Crystal Bridges, also at the Momentary?
Yeah, so I love my job because I just get to, promote all of the offerings. I get to talk about art. I get to talk about our exhibitions, trails and grounds. So I work with people like you, with the media and various owned channels. So I oversee our social media, blog, things like that.
Yeah, it sounds like such a fun job. Here's something I'm curious about, though, is when you think about the museums, right? It's all about getting people to the place to see the art, right? You want people to come, and we've had a whole year of people not gathering. So how have you kept busy and sort of kept inspiring during the pandemic?
Yeah, it has been interesting. Well, and access has really been a part of our mission from the very beginning. So we're always thinking about ways that we can reach people that maybe wouldn't ordinarily come to the museum. So when we closed both the venues, we really sharpened that focus and started providing new content like virtual reality experiences, video tours. We've done some live stream concerts, and we even had a really fun Tower Talent show at the Momentary.
You've got some exciting news on the horizon, exciting news to share with us. What do we need to know about upcoming programming?
Well, yeah, so fast forward, we obviously have reopened. We're taking, visitors. We're encouraging people to register for their tickets and have some exhibitions happening right now. But we've also announced our 2022 exhibition. So this is going to be a big year and a lot of firsts. We have our first fashion show, a first show about architecture. We even have a kind of a hip hop Black culture of the 20th century exhibition. So we're really excited about this upcoming 2022 season. And then it's also our anniversary year at Crystal Bridges. So we're coming up on 10 years, if you can believe it.
Gosh, that's right. 11/11. I don't.
Yeah, doesn't it
Holy
make you
moly,
feel
that
old?
was a decade ago. I do
It's
feel
all like
old. I'm gonna go cry. I'll see you guys.
No, come celebrate with us.
Yeah. So what is that gonna be like, Beth? Are you gonna what kind of special things you have going on because of the anniversary year?
Yeah, we'll have lots of celebration moments, but we also have kind of a precursor exhibition called Crystal Bridges at 10. So that's opening this summer in July. It's a bit of a look back and a look ahead. There'll be some like greatest hit moments from our collection, but also really new and immersive experiences and some live art making in the galleries. So that's going to be one that you don't want to miss. And then on the Momentary side, we have just really interesting, thought-provoking shows this summer too. We've got a New York City-based painter, Kenny Rivero, and then two filmmakers. One, Colleen Smith, is interested in this idea of Afrofuturism, and then Garrett Bradley, a New Orleans filmmaker who just won an Oscar, actually, is going to be, doing a solo show too. So we have those three shows all happening over the course of the summer. And then the Momentary is also hosting a festival, Fresh Grass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's bluegrass. Billy Strings and Old Crow Medicine Show are headlining, and it's in October, but tickets are available now.
Wow, so go out there and get those tickets. I saw that come through on the email about how exciting it is to have kind of another one of these, what would you call it, folk music, roots music kind of event happening.
Bluegrass. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little bit of everything, but I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be a family event. So we're crossing our fingers and hoping festivals are, A-okay
Yes.
come October. But,
Yeah, for sure.
Very exciting, yeah. And then, of course, we have our expansion happening at Crystal Bridges.
Right, that was huge news.
Everybody's been talking about it.
Yeah, what can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so it's essentially adding about 50% more space. So we're about 200,000 square feet right now, adding 100,000 square feet, which means more gallery spaces, more education, events, and outdoor spaces. There's going to be a new cafe. So that will start, the construction will start in 2022, and we're hoping to be wrapped up by 2024.
So in 10 more years, just the entirety of Bentonville will just be a museum. Yeah.
I mean, it's just going to transform.
You'll expand until you absorb the Momentary back into Crystal Bridges, and it'll just be that huge. Yeah.
That's
You
an
basically
aspirational
predicted
goal.
the future.
Yes.
I'm
that's
good at it.
Before we let you go, how do you do that? How do you go about reserving your ticket or staying up to date? What's your website? Where can we find that information?
Sure. So crystalbridges.org and then themomentary.org are both great resources. And we also have newsletters you can sign up for, follow both venues. Social media is great, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. all the places.
You're all over that, and apparently you manage all of that stuff. So way to go, staying on top of it.
That's why she's the maven.
She is the PR maven. That's right, Beth
Yes.
Bobbitt. Yes.
It's sticking.
Thank you so much for joining us, filling us in. Exciting things on the horizon for both the Momentary and Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art. Check them out on their respective websites. And then, folks, stick around. We do have more happening later.
Smith & Associates Real Estate is a proud sponsor of Later with Jason Suel. They're excited to be a part of the growth and continued success in Northwest Arkansas.
I see the news and hear the stories of a broken world at war. I see the faces of the fallen and the ones we're fighting for. I look for light from the Christians, but they're somehow focused more on who is right. On red and blue, on black and white, I see the streets, hear the calling of a people who've been hurt by the system, by the silence, and so many by the church. And I can't speak for everybody, but I apologize for losing sight. And to the ones still fighting, I ask if you hear God, why can't I? And if you love thy neighbor, why let your brothers die? I've seen enough, my heart is heavy, but I know he hears my cry. I don't have all the answers, but I will always try to shed his light. God so loved this world, and so will I. There's a mural on a building that reads love unites us soul. Someone felt the need to change it, writing hate speech on the wall. Since when was love controversial? I'm no saint, and I'm not always the most kind, but I wanna try. So I ask if you hear God, why can't I? And if you're pro-life, why let innocent children lie in cages without families? If I'm honest, it's too much to carry. I need to know why. Oh, I need to know why. Why the color of my skin determines if I'm safe at night. Why the party that I'm backing means I'm good or bad, and why some believers keep believing in a man who lives a life so unlike Christ. Why our country's so divided, why we're letting darkness win before our eyes. God so loved this world, so we should try. Yeah, we should try to love each other, to do this right. Yeah, we should try. Oh, we should try to forget politics for just a moment and be human for a while.
Yes, everybody, welcome back. Guess what? We've got a chef in studio with us. Bo, how excited are you?
I'm so excited. I can't even. I've just been jumping around like a child.
Yes, you have been like a kid in the candy store.
This is awesome. And it's Vince.
It's Chef Vince Penalto.
Thank you, guys.
That's right, chef instructor at Brightwater. Thank you for joining us. And it looks like you've laid out like a perfect summer picnic. What is all this stuff?
So I thought, everybody's been cooped up in the house.
Yes.
We got to get outside.
Yeah.
So I wanted to bring some ideas about picnic food that
I want to come to
easy.
your picnics. Like, look at these little Sammies with little diapers or whatever on them. They're so cute.
Kind of take on, we're getting out of COVID, but, you can still pick them up without touching.
Right, yeah,
It's
makes
kind
sense.
of a thing.
Totally.
But I wanted to kind of like easy food. And the thing about a picnic is it's got to be all the work's ahead of the picnic.
Right, you
get
got to
to-
prep everything.
You get to the picnic spot and I don't want to cut.
Right.
I don't want to chop or anything like that. So it's
wanna
all
relax.
ready to go. You just want to lay it out and let everybody have fun.
Right.
So we've got four different things actually. One of my favorites are sandwiches.
Yes, of
right?
course.
Mine
And
too.
we were in Paris about 3 or 4 years ago, and baguette sandwiches are just amazing.
Are they
So-
called baguettes because they're in a little bag?
Could be.
It's clever, this
Baguette.
guy. Keeping it around.
Baggit.
Baguette.
Baguette.
You also want to not worry about temperatures. You want everything to be room temperature. Mayonnaise-based things you don't want to shy away from
That's a good
because
tip, yeah.
it can get scary if
Right.
it's sitting out.
Sure.
So we did prosciutto and cured meat and cheese sandwiches with a little bit of garlic puree rub.
Now you're
That what's
speaking my
on
love
here.
language.
That's exactly that one. And then, another good one for summer are roasted vegetables. This is almost like a ratatouille filling
wow.
with the
Push
cheese
pop
as well.
With a sandwich.
And it should be delicious. Go for it.
Just go for it. This is where we can get all the talking done because he's going to be eating for
Exactly.
a second. So.
But another thing, after Paris, we went to Mexico the next year, and every street food vendor, every other, was fresh fruit, melon, pineapple, mango with a squeeze of lime,
Yes.
and tahini.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with tahini?
Oh, for sure. Yes,
You know, it's
great
a-
spice.
Chili and lime dry, and you want to just kind of
So you just put that on top?
put that on top, and
Okay.
then you take the lime and just want to squeeze it
Oh,
across.
I like this. This is something I can even do,
Yeah,
I
it's
feel
super
like.
easy.
I love that we're talking about kind of like an American style picnic, but you've already brought in international cuisine.
kinds of
We've
fun
got
stuff.
France, we've got Mexico, we've got, what is this?
So
Some dip,
maybe. Everyone likes cheese on the picnic, so what we did is a little chev, a little goat's cheese, that I roasted some garlic, onions, peppers, and olives.
Oh,
And then I
wow.
just put in the oven. This was from a friend of mine, actually. I can't take full credit. Where it is, if you want to take that one.
Yeah, I totally want
Try
to
that
take it,
one.
yes.
My chef friend Aria at school, she served this to us, and it was like, I've got to have this recipe, and this is. and
It's
it
so good.
Just goes in the oven.
I'm
comes
crying.
out.
I mean, how's the sandwich?
Amazing.
Sandwich okay?
It's been over a year since we've had a chef in the studio,
Yeah.
and I've gotten to eat these wonderful things. I didn't even get a Chev cracker. I was lost in
have
the
some.
sandwich.
There's plenty.
Yes, have some
And
chef cracker.
This is what life is about, you guys. Oh my God. Vance, you're giving me life.
You know what? This is really good. That tahini. So I had the mango.
Yeah.
Sweet comes through, but also a little
The
spice
little
from
spice.
the tahini. Yeah, tahini.
And that watermelon's delicious
Oh,
right
man.
now. And but then we also need something to drink.
Of course. Yes. Don't
Come
we
on.
ever?
Got it right here.
So what I thought would be perfect for this type of thing is a strawberry lemonade.
Delicious.
So I just took some strawberries this morning and stemmed them, sent them through the food processor to puree them, and just mix them with a homemade lemonade, or you can store-bought lemonade these days.
Yeah, of course.
And,
I hear that they sell that these
they
days.
do
Stir
sell
it
that
with a
now.
drumstick. This is the
Look
cute.
at that. It's a drumstick with
That's the cutest.
A musical
spoon.
note.
musical note.
I love it.
I was a drummer in school, like
course you
high
were.
school and college.
You know, we've often referred to you
Drumline.
as the Northwest Arkansas Billy
Is
Joel.
that what it is?
Oh, look at that.
And
Gorgeous.
so for the kids, we can do a simple, strawberry lemonade. Someone brought the kids to the picnic.
Right, of course, always.
So,
yes.
rosé, summertime.
And if the kids are around, the parents need a little bit
Little
of
of something.
a little something.
So we'll just do a little splash of, it's more splash than not, because we're going to just splash the lemonade.
You can keep splashing mine.
I'm going to give it a little bit of bubbles, with some Perrier.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
How refreshing. That just sounds like a refreshing drink right here. Does it have a name? Is this just adult strawberry lemonade?
Adult strawberry
The
lemonade
Panalto.
would work. And then just a little bit of splash of color.
Like an Arnold Panalto.
And there
Instead
you
of an
go.
Arnold
There you
Palmer.
An
go.
Arnie Palmy, yes.
All right, gentlemen.
Yeah.
There's
oh,
that
thank
one.
you so much.
All right.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh.
Cheers.
Oh.
Oh, so good. Thanks for bringing all this stuff and kind of simplifying what it means to be on a picnic.
I want to take all the anxiety of bringing food to a gathering.
Yeah.
Because it's easy.
Yeah, it is.
Just get it.
It certainly can be, unless you got kids like Bo hanging out eating all the food before anybody else can get to it.
You just have to make double.
You got to make double. That's right.
Always.
Chef Vince, thank you so much. I know great things are on the horizon with you
Thank
and
you.
Brightwater as well. Really excited to see all the stuff that you guys
We are
doing.
so excited. We're getting back to normal
Yeah.
in the fall, and we're just going to have a good time.
Yeah, you got to check it out. Check out Brightwater. You can just search Brightwater, look up the culinary school there, located in Bentonville. And this stuff is awesome. We're going to keep snacking and eating. Hope you are too at home. Cheers, everybody. Stick around. We got more happening later. That's it, everybody. That's our show. Thank you for tuning in. Later with Jason Suel. So much fun tonight. And remember, you can relive all the fun with old episodes. They are on our YouTube channel right now. You can find us out there on all of your social media platforms. Even send us an email at laterwithjasonsuel.com. Before we send you off to enjoy the rest of your weekend, let's thank the guests that made this show so special, including Beth Bobbitt from the Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art and the Momentary.
And how fun was it to have Chef Vince back in the studio?
Yes, absolutely. Musical guest provided by Lynn's Audio. There was some great stuff there as well. All right, have a great weekend, everybody. That's our show. See you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile.
Yeah, chomp, chomp, chomp.